Thank you for joining me on my learning journey. Today I'm going to be sharing a story about how the Slinky was invented. So I researched this for a school project a couple of years ago, and the project was to create a video about it. So it was just me talking to the camera and I was talking about the story. But then I recently rediscovered that video and I found myself just really wanting to look more into it. So I actually went and I researched more about the invention of the Slinky, and I decided to share those learnings here. So let's jump right in. So Richard James is the inventor of the Slinky, and he was a mechanical engineer. So he dropped a spring on the floor by accident, and he discovered that it started to walk on the floor rather than just falling onto one side. And when I say walk onto the floor, if you've ever played with the Slinky, you know what I mean. It makes that effect of it walking on the floor instead of it just falling on one side. It's slinking. Is that the right usage of the word? Anyway, it's walking on the floor. And so the Slinky was made by accident. But it became such a huge success, and it's won a lot of awards. And that was back in 1943, and they're still being sold now. Now they're sold in, metal and plastic. They have gigantic Slinkies and ones in different colors and things like that. But it actually started with Richard James and his wife coming up with this idea, and they started making it in small amounts. Making their first inventory was of 400 units, and then they demonstrated their project at a department store, and they ran through all of their inventory really fast. And it was a success from the beginning. I'm not talking about the actual spring, but about the development of the Slinky. Once the Slinky had been developed, it was a huge success. And why am I sharing this story? I want to share this story because, the lesson that we can really take away from this is that the mistake of him just dropping that spring on the floor led to such a huge discovery. And I'm not saying that if we all drop springs on the floor, we'll come up with awesome ideas. I'm saying that failures can lead to success. The biggest mistake can lead to the biggest success if you choose to learn from it, and if you choose to take that opportunity and not give up based on that failure. So it's the biggest mistake can make the biggest success. This huge toy was made by accident. So keep at it. Like, not all of your engineering ideas or ideas about any sort of invention or project or creation, they won't always work, but that's okay. Keep at it, and your mistakes can lead to something even better than you had planned. So that's it for this learning. Thank you for joining me. I'll really appreciate it if you leave your comments, feedback, and further suggestions for additional learnings below. I'll see you in the next video.